What's the worst date
I'll
you've
tell
ever
you
been on?
that. It was that date, the Milton Keynes date. So,
All right, so take me through what happened on that date.
okay, so he's based in London, I'm based here and in Leicester. So, first of all, I'm an old-fashioned kind of girl. I think a guy, in fact, you can tell me as guys, I feel as a
Go.
guy, for a first date, you should make an effort to go where the girl lives.
Yeah.
Okay, hang on. Let me
Not
just put
opposed to
myself in that shoe. Nah, I would say midpoint.
You'd say midpoint. Okay,
I'd say
that's a
midpoint.
compromise, and I went with
If
it.
if she lives like far, like I'm in Birmingham, if she lives in London, midpoint.
You'd say
Fair enough.
midpoint.
There's more restaurants in London, but if you're willing to meet me in the midpoint, we can figure something out. And then that means next time I'll come to London. That's cool.
Okay.
Because there's
Okay,
more
I
options,
can appreciate,
right?
yeah. I can appreciate, yeah, nowadays as well, you don't want to be too invested, especially on a first date. Let's meet halfway. Yeah, that's fine. He said, the way he said it was like, I ain't coming to Leicester. That's just too far. Forget that. And that should have been my red flag, but it wasn't.
I was going to say.
Yeah, that should have been my red flag, but it wasn't. So this was when I was really lacking the confidence. So I said, okay, let's meet halfway. And he said, oh, Milton Keynes, I know a place in Milton Keynes. And so I Googled it. I was happy. It was a shopping center. It was a public space. I was like, okay, cool. So we agreed to meet at 6 p.m. I said I wanted to meet earlier because I was going to go into a territory that I didn't know. And
Yeah.
I wanted to come back at an early time and all of that kind of stuff. So I said, let's meet at 4 o'clock. He said, nah, forget that, not 4 o'clock. Let's meet at 6. And I said, I don't want to meet at 6. I need to be back
Fair enough.
thing the next day. Yeah.
Yeah, because
So,
you've got to get back.
Yeah.
Did you
I
train
had
it
to
or drive?
I drove, sorry, I beg your pardon. Yeah, I
Ooh.
drove. So in the grand scheme of things, Milton Keynes only about an hour and a half away, I'd say. But so I checked in with him on the Friday and said, just checking in on tomorrow, just making sure we're cool, see you at 4 o'clock. Bye. He texted me on the Saturday morning saying, can we meet at 6? I said, no, I can't meet at 6. I've said
We've already gone over this, yeah.
yeah, and we've already gone over this, yeah. And then he said, okay, cool. Can we make it 5 at least? I've got family coming over. Okay, I'll compromise. Okay, that's fine. I'll meet you at 5. See you at 5. I'll be parked in that car park, like we said. I'll meet you at the entrance, whatever. That's fine. I'm getting there, and it's 4:45. I'm 15 minutes away, and he calls me at 4:45, and I'm thinking, oh, he's already there. And he said, you're all right? Yeah. How are you? Okay, where are you? And I went, I'm just like 10 minutes away, so I'll see you in a bit. And he says, oh, okay, I've not left London yet. Oh, what? Okay, so I just thought, what the hell am I supposed to do? And he said, I'll be there really quick. Don't worry, it'll take me about half an hour. Lo and behold, the time he wanted to meet, which was 6 p.m., is the time we actually met.
Oh, so he did turn up. Oh, okay.
He turned up an hour later, and I was just about to leave, and then he called and he said, okay, I'm here. And I thought, well, I might as well meet him now. I'm starving by now, and I do need some food.
Need a Nando's.
You got to get back as well, man. That's a mission.
Yeah, exactly.
But where did you meet? Food. Where did you meet?
Nando's.
I can't even remember. No, I think it was
Nando's.
it was like a Nando's or a Chiquitos,
Nando's.
something like that. Yeah, it was like a
Standard
food court
meeting
kind of
place.
area. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, fine.
Yeah. So when he met, he goes, "Oh, have you been waiting long?" And I just went, I've been here since 5.
This guy, like, you have a brain, like.
This
Yeah,
guy's
and then-
deluded, man. I swear.
But then, do you know what he did? He looked at me and went, "Come on, Keen." And I was like,
Whoa,
I had to do that
whoa.
for effect into the camera.
What does that mean? Why did he wink
He
at
said-
you and say someone's keen?
What was the sentence that you said before that to give context? Why would he didn't randomly say that, did he?
Because I said I've been here since 5. And
Oh,
Wow.
right. Okay, but that's...
Yeah.
And then he said
oh,
someone keen. Jesus Christ. And winked. Gave you the dirty.
I'm keen by coming at the agreed time
Right.
that you agreed to meet. Like, yeah, okay.
Yeah. And I was just like, I felt like, when you're on Candid, I did at one point just kind of look around like, is this actually
This is
happening?
awkward. Yeah.
So then what happened after that was we were talking, and then he put his keys out on the table, and he was driving, I think, an Audi, and he just kept pushing his keys in front of me. But
Right.
I was like, what do you want me to do? Drive your car, mate?
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
no,
nicest-
what was the signal there? Like, I've got a nice car, or I want to
Yeah,
go?
but
What
then
were
I
you feeling?
didn't want to embarrass him by putting my key down. So I was
What-
just
You rolled,
like,
you rolled.
What car did you have?
The plane. She bought the jet.
What car did you have, Sukh?
a Jag.
Oi, oi.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro.
Yeah,
Done,
but
right?
then I just thought, this does not interest me, these kind of
Yeah,
things.
so you were
I'm not-
courteous in
yeah.
that situation. Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
so he was
Okay.
just like, oh, just drove my car and just threw his keys on the table.
Oh, I
and
drove my car.
having
Really? I
ourselves-
thought you came on foot, mate. You were an hour late, but all right.
Yeah, I figured you came on foot. Yeah, but he,
Right.
bless him, bless him. But yes,
Bless
we were
him?
talking,
Huh?
yeah, and then we were talking, and then the menu, the waiter came to take our order, and then I was really, really hungry by now. I was like, I have to eat. I'm going to have a migraine. I'm starving. So I'm
Were you
looking
getting
at the
hungry?
menu. Yeah, I was getting hungry. So I was looking at the menu, and I was just
Yeah,
kind
yeah.
of looking over, and he was like, we'll have the dough balls, we'll have this, that. And then he's like, thanks very much. And then the waiter turns around, and it was like a first dates moment. He goes, anything for the lady? And he was like, we're just going to share. He didn't ask me or anything.
Beautiful.
This is like that scene
So
in White
classy.
Chicks, man. In White Chicks,
what?
when he orders.
I ain't
You
seen the
know,
film. I ain't seen it.
What's his name? Big Muscles. Terry Crews. Terry
Yeah.
Crews
Terry.
orders for both of them, and then I think she says, no, well, obviously it's a guy, and then he orders. But that's so forward. So he's ordered for you.
Yeah,
And then,
and I
so
was
did
like,
you did you
"Ah."
did you get in? Did
So-
you get in? Like,
So this guy, right? First of all, so many red flags. Yeah, I'm like, hang on. Did your
But
mum
you've got to
not
remember,
teach
this is
you?
the
Did your
phase
mum
where
not
I
teach you? Did your mum not teach you to, number one, be punctual. Number two, to then say, ask the other person what they want first and let them pick. Also, ask them what they're interested in the menu, so you can communicate it to the waiter to show you're listening, right? But no, all these little like points that you could have got, you just fucked up on
all I'm
straight away.
hearing is
I feel like
this
crying
guy had
about
no
it.
class. He had no class
Yeah,
at all, man.
no
It
class
sounds
at all,
sounds
man.
like you clearly had a lot of social etiquette. You understood how to conduct yourself with, even if you don't know someone, like if we're around random people, there's a certain level of how you treat someone. This
And
dude
And what if
with
you
his-
had allergies?
gets his
Speaking-
chubby out, his
speaking
keys
from,
and starts dangling it here.
Yeah,
Speaking
I
from
suppose.
from an EpiPen point of view, yeah. What if this guy's ordered you food and it's got like all these,
Allergens.
assortment of nuts in it, and it comes over, and he's like, "Oh, eat it." You're like, "Well, I
I
can't,
would
mate."
have.
I'm,
That would have been. I would have been like, well, okay, we got to stop now.
Oh, okay. So there's a line. All right, okay, fine.
Yeah, there
fine.
was-
So
there was a line.
did you
Okay.
come in and order your own food though, or not?
I ordered my main myself. Yeah. Can I just say this was at a point where I really lacked confidence, and this was the first time.
No,
I
that's
went on a
fine. I'm
date
not blaming you
kind
at
of thing,
all.
yeah.
I'm blaming this
Yeah,
dickhead,
yeah, yeah.
right?
Yeah, no, exactly. Sounds like a right.
It
tool,
was
man,
just
this guy.
yeah, and even when the starters came, it was just. You'd say, "Oh, dig in." You'd say to the other person, "Oh, go on, you go first, or dig in, or whatever." And we were talking,
Right.
and I was just like, "Do I just dig in? Do I not?" And he was just sitting there eating himself, and he ate like 6 dough balls, and there was only like 3 left. He was like, "Oh, aren't you hungry?" I was like, "Damn right, I'm hungry." I was like, "Oh, I'm all right, thanks." I thought I don't want to share with you,
Right.
so
okay.
I really this was a
So
really.
hang on, you were hungry, but you didn't share the food because he ate first.
He just literally just put the plate to himself, and
Man, you were like a
this
proper
really says
Indian
a-
wife, ready
yeah,
to be
this
made, man. You were
properly
like
says a lot about
obedient,
me.
not doing
Yeah.
anything, putting everything beside you. You were like, let him do whatever he wants.
I think I just got to the point where I was like, is this really happening? Is this like
Yeah,
I just
yeah.
couldn't get
Is
my
this
head around
dude for
it.
real? Is the dude for real? Like,
And I think
does he
maybe
not have
I-
anything between his ears? Like, it's just.
Maybe I blacked out or something. I don't know, but I just don't being
From
hungry.
you
I
blacked
just
out from
don't
the
know.
hunger, man. From that
Yeah,
long ass drive and
probably.
having to wait for an hour, smelling the food. Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
yeah, it was just. And the best thing was when I was like, I'm so bored. I was just looking at him and just looking into his eyes and just take his interest. I'm really bored. And when he asked me a question, I was like,
Yeah.
oh, okay. So, and then he just got his phone. He was like, so blah, blah, blah. I feel like I'm looking into the camera. And then he was just like, okay.
Oh.
Like,
So I actually said to him, I feel like I'm boring you because you're on your phone. And he was like, oh, no, sorry. And then he kept it there and he turned the phone down, but then he
Right.
turned it upwards again. And I just thought,
did we just not talk about? Did we just not have this conversation?
yeah.
But props to you for calling him out, man. Like, again, it's a first date.
Yeah.
You may never see him again. You might just suck it up, whatever, and just like be like, whatever. I'm not going to see this guy again. But you said to him, which is
Yeah.
good. He's probably didn't know how to react to that. He's probably not been taught how to speak to a lady or a girl before.
But in a nutshell, when I was swiping the apps this date was many years ago, about 4 years ago. And in a nutshell, as of last year, he's still on the app.
There's a reason.
I wonder
Yeah.
why.